Hello, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to migrate your client's websites from one cPanel to your own hosting cPanel. So this site is hosted on Makio host service, which is here, and this is where it is hosted. So let's say your clients have their sites hosted on GoDaddy, Bluehost, or whichever hosting provider you can think of. This is possible, and I'm going to show you how. So first, you need access to their cPanel or access to their hosting dashboard. This is Makio host, so I'm going to transfer this website to our own hosting. Make sure you log in and then go to services, or whichever way you navigate to cPanel, follow that. And then I'll click on package, and then I'll click on cPanel. Good. Once we land on cPanel, this is the exact panel that we're going to transfer. It is called cPanel to cPanel migration. Okay, so make sure you have access to their cPanel, just like this. Next up, you need access to, or you have to create a new account on your hosting platform. Okay, a new account on your hosting platform. So I'll just click on Site Store and show you one thing, and make sure they purchase your hosting and your domain name ready before the transfer process. Okay, so make sure they have purchased your hosting and your domain name. So they'll enter their exact domain name here. I'll go ahead, and that means we're going to do a transfer. So I'll just copy my domain name from there, and then I'll go to our hosting and then paste it here. And then we remove the extension, which is .xyz. We have to remove it like this. Okay, let me just type it in. Okay, so I'll take it back to our host and type the same domain name. Like this, .ml. So I don't know if I have .ml enabled because it's only .com. But most of your clients are going to be using. Okay, so we have .xyz here. Excellent. And then you click on search. So this is going to make a transfer. We'll transfer this domain name over. Wait a moment. You have to exercise patience so that the page will fully load, and it's going to load up all the domain extensions here. Okay, and then you scroll down and you can see transfer is here. So they'll click on what? Transfer. All right, so you're going to, clients are going to purchase your hosting and your domain name ready, and make sure your account is set up properly. You fill their details and make sure they pay for your services. After that, once the account is created, okay, we are not going to do the transfer process because you can't transfer without an account on your hosting or on your own service. That's why we are doing this whole thing. So after the account is created, then make sure you log into their account, their hosting account, and then continue from there. The easiest way to do is to go back to your panel, your control panel, which is this one, and then just hover on clients and then click on list clients. Just click on your new client or the client you want to transfer their website. Okay, so click on it. That's why it's important they create an account on your site before. Now on top, log in as reseller. So you're going to log into your client's account. Good, we have logged in. If you see this pop up, reload the page again and it will go. Excellent. So now this is how their account is going to look like. Okay, this also their cPanel. All right, so to transfer your site or their site from different cPanel to this cPanel, go to FTP account, file transfer protocol accounts. That's the meaning of FTP. After that, you have to create a new FTP account. The account will come with an already existing FTP. So if you want, simply reset the password and then use that password to transfer it. But if you don't want problems, just click on top, create a new FTP account. Give this account a name. So I'm going to put Solomon, and I'll use the same Solomon as my password, like this. After that, go ahead and click on add an FTP account. Good job, FTP account successfully added. Now scroll and we have this FTP account. Okay, so you can see the one that we created, we can actually delete it, but the default one cannot be deleted. How do we now transfer the site from a different hosting to this hosting? Is going to have this prefix. You see, this is going to be their domain name, the domain name that we get registered or they registered. Okay, and make sure this matches with their site domain name. That's why I advise they register an account or they transfer their site over with the same domain name. Okay, so next up, after we create the FTP account, we go back to our cPanel, where that's our old account. That's our cPanel, that's the old account. Okay, on top, just type backup and click on backup wizard. After that, click on backup click on full backup. Scroll down please, backup destination, click on it and choose remote FTP. Scroll down again and then enter your email address. That way, when the backup is complete or when the transfer is complete, they're going to send you an email. cPanel will send you an email telling you the status of your backup. If you don't want that, you can also click here to do not send email notifications. Now, this is where we're going to enter our new host FTP details. So go back to your own hosting. And remember our FTP details that we created. Okay. We're going to copy those details. So I'll simply click here. And this is my FTP name. Just click on this. And then go back to your old cPanel. And we're going to put our FTP user here, which is this one. So paste. After that, our host. Remember our password. I use Solomon as the password. So just copy your password and put it here. Port. Put 21 there as port. And then the directory, put a // Now the remote server, scroll back to the top and you can see this is a remote, your FTP host or server. So just copy that and then make sure you paste it here. Once that is done, all we need to do is to click on generate backup. Okay, so we'll click on generate backup, but before that let's go ahead and then check our sites. Okay, so I'll simply take you to our site and then I'll go to file manager so that I'll show you a proof that there's nothing in there. So just click on file manager. Once you're there, scroll down and then they are going to have their domain name like this. Okay, this is going to be their root directory. So double click on it and you can see there's nothing there. It's only this index.xhtml that is there. So now after the backup is complete, we're going to see a backup file here. So if the file is, or if the cPanel is small, then the backup will also complete faster. So just click on generate backup and then wait. And if these details are right, then we are not going to get an error. Full backup in progress. The completion will depend on the size of your cPanel, the old cPanel. My cPanel is a new one. Okay, that's this one, the one we are transferring. Because of that, it's not big. Let's go back to our new cPanel and then check if our backup is present or our transfer is complete. If it's complete, we're going to see a zip file inside here. So just reload this page and then you see a zip file if the transfer process is done. And as you can see, we have a file there called backup, and this is it. And then this is our cPanel. Now, you see, this is my cPanel name, nyezinah1. Let me take you to my backup, my cPanel. Now you can click here to go back because it's no longer needed. You can also click on tools and see this is my user. All right, so we are almost done. The remaining steps are a little bit complex. If not done right, your client site can get crashed. So I would advise you reach out to your mother host, and I'll show you how to do that. So just go back to your mother host, click on support, hover on support, and click on my reseller tickets. Once you land on this page, click on open reseller ticket and not hosting ticket. Reseller ticket. Make sure you enter your reseller email so that they know who you are, and then pick a domain name and then the type of problem. So I'm going to pick hosting office. You can also pick other if you're not sure. So I'm going to pick hosting office and then subject. So enter needs help migrating client's website over. Okay, so I need help migrating my client's site over. Very simple. Now you come down here and then you tell them whatever you want to tell them, but make sure, most importantly, this is very, very important, go back to where, that's your file manager, where you downloaded, you back up their cPanel. Okay, which is this one. Select it and click on rename. Copy that file name. So what we are telling them is that, hey, reseller panel, this is my client's website I'm migrating over, and this is where you can find it. So tell them the file or the backup can be found inside this folder. Okay, and this is the name of the file. So in your message, make sure you include the name of the backup so that they know where it is before they can help you better. After that, just click on submit, and that is it. You sit down, relax, and watch, because in less than 24 hours, your client's website is going to be live on the internet. Okay, so guys, we are done with this video. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to install a tracking tool or Google Analytics onto your hosting service. Thank you, and I'll see you later.